Welcome to In the Lab, presented by University Hospitals. I'm your host, Gabriella Kreuz, and today we're talking about player recovery. All right, we're joined by Joe Sheehan, Senior Vice President of Player Health. I think people are interested in the process of when a player gets injured.
Sure.
What is your first move as a team, and how quickly can you get that rehab started?
Yeah, so it's a good question. So if you imagine player injuries just in general, right? There's your athletic trainers, your physicians that run out on the field to evaluate the injury. And then say in the case of Nick Chubb, so unfortunately carted off the field, brought to the locker room, evaluated by our medical staff, our team physicians. Nick unfortunately had to be transported to the hospital, so there was further evaluation that occurred at the hospital. And then if you think he gets back to Cleveland, the next day he undergoes advanced imaging, right? That imaging is reviewed by your radiologist at the hospital, by your orthopedic physicians. You kind of ascertain all that information, and then you're kind of into the process.
We have relocated to the Thomas Natatorium. That's the nickname for this, maybe not the official name, but Joe, why do you guys call it?
Yeah, so we put this room in 2016, and Joe Thomas literally swam in the pool every single day. He was here through the season, so we named it the Joe Thomas Natatorium.
Why is this the most used room?
One, our guys love it. They see huge results from it, right? If you think we talked about, we did over 32,000 recovery modalities in the last 2 years, probably 13 to 14,000 of it come from uses in this room.
Aquatic Therapy helps us care for our athletes in two ways. One is in our maintenance and prevention during the season, helping athletes decrease inflammation, keep their range of motion, and recover through a long season. The second is after an injury, where we can get in the water and start to rehearse football-related movements, practice running. That way the body has had a chance to incorporate those movements safely when you may not otherwise be able to do so on land. And as soon as we're ready to start our on-land training, the athlete is up and running, able to get back on the field quicker.